talk, they say whatever. Opinions change just like the weather. I got a question for whoever. Who do it better? Who do it better? Who do it better? Who do it better? Who do it better?
Yeah, this the king of crunk. Sometimes they call me Lucifer. Talk about you do this and that. Ain't none of that they're new to us. Acting like that you pop off. No damn well that you grew to us. Been in my own lane. Carry you like that do the truck. Trend following. I'm surprised you just not catching up. It's my way or the highway, baby girl. I'm not a settler. Don't play with my kind, no matter my mind. I promise it get pitiful. They love me, they love me, they love me. I promise I do the bare minimum. My people, they say that I'm underrated, but it's crazy. I'm steady, they killing them. Can't ride my wave, I'm flipping them. Come up for some earth and I'm dipping them.
I'm so sick of all you weak, lame. Sick of being so humble, man. It's bad for that, man. It's 2023. Maniacs, who die? Talk about, man. All I wanna do is talk and talk and talk. I can really give a
Why would I hold a man for ransom when my scope like Richard Branson? Since the basement making anthems over seasons with the man in black is teasing with my panthers. Pretty girls, you think I'm handsome, just coasting through these mantras. I'm not bossing, I'm advancing. Keep it moving, trying to be on before below. Wanna be intimate with soul, explore this war before I go. And that's some hours in my face way. Now it's like worth for 10K or cause it is 10 gamers. Been insane in the membrane since them days where we raved for 3 days and 4 nights and took them red eye flights, hot straight off the plane and through the back door of the place. Then I head down stage, they be like, see the crowd going ahead, they be like, so I step down stage, they be like, ooh yeah, see the crowd going ahead, they be like, ooh yeah.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Herbert to start the drive. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. They'll go again with Herbert. They'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 6. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Hand off right side for Herbert. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Herbert powering up the middle. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Here's a give to Herbert. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. From the 22 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Eluding the pressure right. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They'll run here with Herbert. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Herbert. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on 3rd and goal. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Buying time to his left. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And so much success running the ball on this drive. You get down there, you're knocking on the door. You go to throw it in disaster.
Sometimes you outguess yourself because I think a lot of times they expect so much pressure from the defense in that situation that you want to throw the football and instead
cause a fumble.
You look back at the drive in its entirety and you think running the ball might have been the way to go.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50. A big run there by Johnson. And even 50 yards on the ground. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. 56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
To throw on 2nd down is Young. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. That'll be caught. It's Hester. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And that one results in 35 yards. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
Stop short of the goal line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. 22 meters.
Johnson again, and I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. This drive started way back inside their own 5. Now they're looking for the capper. 3rd and goal. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
I can spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Here we go with Johnson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Johnson kept out of the end zone on 4th down. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. They'll toss it out right to Herbert. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. J.C. Horn up to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 7 now from their own 7. Herbert once more. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Sometimes get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Pickett sets up play action. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And he'll be out right at the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Off play action. Pickett. That'll be caught by Hester. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Now Pickett looking to change things up. 2nd and 5. Flush to his right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick it with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the 2nd half of this contest.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. A handoff for Herbert. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. First down now, but that clock rolling. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. Now Pickett will look to pass it. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Eric Berry, the safety, comes flying in for the sack. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball caught. It's Mike Andrews, the tight end. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Pickett. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. This is Herbert. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
That throw by Young incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Young to throw it. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Final play of the half, Young. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here, because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Young on 1st down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And they're going to speed things up here. To throw, Young. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
3rd and long for Young. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Pickett will look to throw it here. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Back-to-back sacks and this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. An audible here to get a new look. Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Now Pickett changing the play. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he rifles one incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Pickett back to throw. to the left. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage. Caught that one from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. They'll run here with Herbert. He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Pickett on 2nd down. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 3. So both teams scoreless here as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. This offense on 3rd down today, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. He'll buy some time right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Myers' kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, pumped out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. In motion goes the tight end. 3rd and long for Pickett. This one taken in by Hester. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
1st and 10, here's Pickett. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I tell you, he's been running for his life all game long. They've sacked him time after time. And here he's again forced to beat the retreat. And he's got to throw this ball away.
2nd down, here's Pickett. Escaping the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired. He still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still, some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Throwing on 3rd down, here's Pickett. And that's complete to Adams. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Pickett going to keep it himself. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Vikings get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Seahawks nothing. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Young to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
But they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Now Young. That's going to be caught by Tony.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Just get it in the pocket. Come on, be patient. Boys, focus. Let's go now.
This is 1st and 10. Young. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
That's how the cookie crumbles.